Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Big Vig, he is the CEO of UCW-Zero, Stevie Slick.
Kicking off another episode of UCW-Zero here. Dune asked me to fill in for him, so what better choice than anybody had? Tyler Cintron hosting you tonight. Looks like we got Steve Slick opening up the episode this evening, and no surprise to Andy that he has to have somebody in his corner because he's not man enough to fight for himself. I haven't seen much of this big character, and I don't need to see a whole lot. Just take one look at him and you know he's the real deal. You can say what you want about Steve Slick, but the guy knows how to spot talent and bring him into UCW-Zero. Martin Casaus, I believe, was the first one. He brought me in, and now he's got Big Vig with him. So we'll see where that eventually takes him in the world of professional wrestling. Let's hope he keeps his pants on.
You're crappy, so I'll do this myself. A few of you might have been here before. You saw that the Durango Kid got in my way and got in my business. So tonight, the Durango Kid's gonna find out what happens when he gets into Slick's business. So without further delay, let's bring out the Durango Kid to take his ass whooping.
Probably from Big Vig because
That's how you do an announcement for that little twerp.
I've seen Slick in the ring a few times, and he's not delivering any whoopings of any kind. Up comes the Durango Kid, relative newcomer to UCW here. Obvious fan favorite. Be curious to see this matchup here and how much Big Vig actually gets himself involved, because we know Slick can't fight for himself. Welcome back to the announce table over here. Josh Damian joining me.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that you and I are maybe able to make amends over here and broadcast some, well, maybe not this match, but the rest of the night, some fine UCW wrestling.
Hey, I think we can do that for the fine athletes that UCW brings to the table, minus Steve Slick.
Uh-oh. Here we go. You know what? You paid for the full seat, but you're only going to want to wash your eyes out with this one. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully he keeps the pants on.
Nope, probably not. Oh, boy. That, of course, was censored for our audience at home because we like ratings.
That might be the most horrendous thing I've ever seen in my life. Like I was discussing before you joined me over here, you're around a little bit more than I am these days. I'm curious to see how much Big Vig gets his big ugly
Well, he's just barely been here. He's only been here for the past 2 or 3 weeks now. We don't know a ton about Big Vig, except that he used to be a pit fighter based out of Texas.
I don't think we need to know much more than that. Look at the guy. I think the Durango Kid needs to have eyes in the back of his mask here.
Well, and you got to wonder here, ladies and gentlemen, the Durango Kid came out at the aid of Chase Earl, and then in return, Vig actually chokeslammed almost through the mat, the Durango Kid, and then out came Guerrero Azteca. We haven't seen much conflict between those people since then, but you got to wonder, I mean, I got to ask you, you know Stevie Slick, you've worked with Slick almost in Vig's role. You were almost, his security guard. What was that like?
Well, that's what I was kind of saying before, is as bad as Slick might be, he spots talent better than anybody. He brought Martin into this, he brought myself into this, and now we got a big cat like this walking around ringside.
So what you're saying is that it's only a matter of time before Vig moves on to bigger and better things.
Exactly. But while Slick brought us in, it's as soon as we got rid of him that we went on to the bigger and better things. So keep an eye out on that.
Well, it's only a matter of time. You heard it here from Tyler Cintron himself. And here we go now. As it looks like a test of strength here between Stevie Slick and the Durango Kid, and it looks like the Durango Kid with some. Hey, he's gonna get some offense in here. Look at this! Whoa!
Durango Kid using the quickness to his advantage here. He's going to have to use that throughout the night, even if Vig gets himself involved.
Let me tell you something. Stevie Slick hasn't held another man's hand like that since, well, earlier this afternoon would be my guess.
At least he doesn't have a spray bottle with him tonight.
Oh, good memories. I'm glad you're here tonight. This is great. And now Stevie Slick and his security guard, Vig, as they get back in touch with and try to figure things out, a new strategy maybe for Stevie Slick, who's now at a 6 count here. Yeah, I mean, you got to ask, is this a tactic? Is this something that you would do, Centron?
Well, it's Steve Slick. It's mind games. He just waiting to pick his spot, pick his moment with the Durango Kid, lets his guard down. But the Durango Kid looks ready to fight and has come well prepared for everything that Slick's brought so far.
Now, it was some time ago. It's been at least 3 or 4 years since Slick was your manager, in a sense. I got to ask, has he always been this feeble?
He has, unfortunately.
Whoa, man. And he's able to throw around the Durango Kid, and he's pulling the Durango Kid by his hair. And look at this now. He is just
only a matter of time before Vig sticks his nose in.
Oh my gosh! And look at these shots from Big Vig. Oh no, he did this last week. Last time to Chase Earl.
Another one.
Oh my goodness. He's also done these to Sierra Rose as well. Look at this now.
He picked him up like a sack of potatoes. Oh, Durango Kid again, quickness. There it is.
And now the Durango Kid gets thrown back into the ring. Stevie Slick, of course, his greatest asset in the ring is the way that he's able to distract his own referees.
That's about all he's got in the ring.
Slick throwing some offense here now, taking out the Durango Kid.
I don't see the Durango Kid laying down going lightly. He took some stiff shots into the ring post there, but we haven't seen he's got enough in the tank.
I mean, the Durango Kid is the former Ultra X champion.
Which is no easy task. That's a title I've never held here.
It's true. It's very true. I mean, let's go. You've been a former UCW heavyweight champion. Have you ever been a tag champion? You were a tag champion.
Slick.
That's right. I remember that.
Pulling on the hair.
And you didn't lose that title, did you? Or was it that you decided to defend them solo?
I decided to defend them solo, and then I dropped them in pursuit of the UCW Championship.
Which was, of course, successful at our 10th anniversary show.
That would be a night to remember.
It was a very eventful night in our history. Here we go now. Slick with the Irish whip, and look at this now. The Durango Kid.
Quickness.
Pinfall here. Now, I got to ask, this is the same referee that you had last week, and uh-oh. Well, wait a minute.
The ref's got to wisen up here. We got the choke going on out here.
And
hey,
wait a minute!
Now, if there's a guy that can fight toe-to-toe with a cat like that, it's Guerrero Azteca.
Oh, my gosh. And look at this. Well, this fight is ringside. Neither one of these competitors are involved in the match as Guerrero Azteca just got thrown into the ring. The ring post. Look at this now. Well, I mean,
it's a couple of boys.
This has just become a street fight at this point. You'd think it'd be something that Big Vig would be used to.
There's action all over the place here.
Oh my! I don't know where to start with this.
Slick with the cheap shot, not a big surprise.
Well,
there.
and now, the fight between Vig and Azteca now goes into the ring. Oh, and an 8 count by the referee. You got to wonder what's going to happen here. Well, it's a.
Looks like we got a double count out here. But we got Guerrero Azteca on top of Big Vig.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the result of this match is a double countout.
Why is Big Vig not getting in the ring and tussling it up with Mr. Azteca here?
Well, I'd like to say I wish I had an answer for you. Things get busted down here as Guerrero Azteca comes to the aid of the Durango Kid. Azteca is clearly sick of what's going on between these two.
Azteca's not playing games here.
No doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, things are breaking down here. When we come back, we've got more UCW action. Stay tuned.
Well, let's get this thing started. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the UCW-Zero Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers.
Here we go. I've been looking forward to this one. This music is very unsettling to me. These next two guys kind of give me the chills, kind of the creeps here.
From the Insane Asylum, they are the team of Kade and Bronson, the reign of insane.
As these two enter the arena tonight, it gives the entire building an uneasy feeling. I'm not sure what it is about these two, but when you put them together, it's twice as worse. I know Bronson's got that poison mind of his. Been in the ring with Bronson and Kid Kade. But Bronson's influence on Kid Kade. The 801 district's got their work cut out for them tonight with these two. But if anybody can stand up to the craziness of these two, it's going to be two former UCW champions that are probably the most dominant tag team in UCW history. Wonder if they got Bronson out of that haunted house or Fear Factory.
And introducing the champions.
This crowd's ready for these two.
From Mochiville, Mexico, and Salt Lake City, Utah. Representing Salt Lake City, Utah, they are the UCW-Zero Tag Team Champions, the team of Los Mochi Paco and Junior X, the 801 District.
Listen to this reaction for the tag champs here. By far, two of the most loved in UCW. Like I said earlier, former world champions. I've been in the ring with both these guys. Push me to the limits. Bronson and Kade don't look too happy at the reaction that these two are getting. '801 District doesn't look too intimidated by Kade and Bronson here. All right, everybody, I want to apologize. Josh Damien's back on commentary.
Why do you have to be like that? I thought we were cool.
Oh, that's right. We're going to be cool for the evening.
Yeah. Okay. It's a 24-hour truce even. Maybe we'll go get a beer after this.
Maybe. Don't push your luck. Like I was saying, we got the tag champs, two former UCW-Zero champions. The crowd's going nuts. The reign of insane. There's two people that aren't going to be intimidated by what Kade and Bronson bring to the table. It's these two.
Well, and you know what? One of the things you were saying is that the 801 District, two former heavyweight champions. Reign of Insane has Kade, who, when he was known as Kid Kade, was a UCW heavyweight champion twice.
I've been in the ring with all four of these individuals, and it ain't going to be an easy task either way. Curious to see how this one's going to go. I'd say there's not any favorite.
I will say, in honor of our 24-hour truce that you and I have decided on, my favorite match of yours was, in no doubt in my mind, your very first cage match, which was against the then-known Kid Kade.
That was a heck of a cage match. We pushed each other to our limits, and he ended up being the victor that night.
Did he maybe hit his head during that match? Because now I have to bring that up.
Hey, that guy flew off the top of that frame. I really didn't even know what hit me when he did it.
Well, and it looks like Bronson and Los Mochi Paco are going to be the ones who start things off here. I got to ask you this because I'm pretty sure you know this. How many different kinds of gear have you seen Los Mochi Paco in?
I can't even count that high. It's got to be in the triple digits by now.
A man who is just as dedicated to his wardrobe as he is his craft.
Collar elbow tie up. Bronson takes him in the corner. Oh. Bronson already starting the mind games. Not a big surprise there.
And I got to say, Centron, one of the things that we do know about you, you've wrestled all over the country. As far as, you've wrestled on the East Coast. You've wrestled in Colorado, big champion in Colorado, champion in California. You even spent some time wrestling in the Las Vegas area. When you look up to all the competition that you have wrestled in your time, where do these four stand in that competition?
As far as the top goes, there's no doubt about it. If some of you remember that tables, ladders, and chairs match Junior X, Los Mochi, Paco, and myself had, that was about as brutal, intense of a fight or a wrestling match as I've ever been a part of. That's still, to this day, my lower back is hurt from that, but I think that might have more to do with Martin Casaus than anything.
Well, it's a nice, speaking of the lower back, there's a shot right there from Kade to, whoa, hey, up and over goes Bronson, and now look at this. Los Mochi Paco taking advantage of the situation and sends Kade flying high.
Paco staying one step ahead of his competition, per the usual.
Uh-oh, this is vintage 801 district right here. Here we go. Whoa! How come we don't see you doing that?
It's because I can't. I'm not.
Well, and here we go. It's followed up by a little bit of a backflip. Here we go!
Perfect timing, flawless execution by the 801 district, and that's why they're the tag team champions.
Well, and now
it's outside.
What is it about you doing commentary that ensues fights on the outside of the ring?
I don't know.
These people riot for you, and it's by these people I mean the wrestlers.
I was about to ask you what do you mean by these people.
And now Los Mochi Paco and Bronson, I believe, are the two legal men involved in this match now. And look at this. Oh,
big splash. That'll knock the wind out of you in a hurry.
And they're still fighting on the outside, Junior X and Kade. I got to say, are you surprised by the way that Bronson has kind of changed and formed?
I have. I'm almost disappointed because he was a good young cat, and then I don't know what happened. His true colors came through, and his poison mind influenced on to Kade, and I don't know what happened to Kade.
The other thing you got to remember is that Los Mochi Paco and Bronson are actually, well, and wait a minute, Los Mochi Paco just tagged the referee in. I guess the referee now is gonna. Is this really gonna happen?
I can stay at one district playing mind games with the Reign of Insane.
Whoa! Oh man! Here we go. Look at this. Off of the rope, ducks that clothesline.
Like Paco's looked as good as I've ever seen him tonight.
Yeah, he can actually walk this time around.
It's always a good start for him.
Oh! Wow. And Kade read that like a first grader reads Thomas the Tank Engine. Wow.
These guys give me an uneasy feeling, Josh.
What does it feel like?
It just makes me feel sick in the pit of my stomach around these two. I saw them in the locker room.
I mean, you've pulled some stuff in your day. I mean, do you remember the time when these people thought Martin Casaus returned to UCW-Zero and it ended up being you?
That was one of the proudest moments of my life.
Of course it was. I'm just saying, when it comes to tactics, these people aren't the only ones to use them.
I was never crazy like that. I just outsmarted everybody. Still do.
Well, I'm glad to hear you haven't changed a bit. Oh my gosh, a remarkable move by Bronson and Los Mochi Paco. Paco, he's got to kick out of that. It takes a lot more.
Yeah, it's next to impossible to keep Paco down for a 3 count.
Tag made right there. You've done it in the past, haven't you?
One time I did.
Here we go now. Look at this.
Excellent teamwork by the Reign of Insane. Excellent.
And some words exchanged between Junior X and Bronson.
Great teamwork on both ends. You shouldn't worry about me.
And I mean, you've had one-on-one matches with, I believe, everyone in this ring, if I'm correct.
I have. And that's why there's no clear-cut advantage here. All 4 guys are spectacular athletes. That's why they're in UCW. This isn't your Joe Schmo independent pro wrestling company. These are the best of the best that there's out there. Oh!
And it's great execution right there by Kade, taking advantage of the situation. You know that left leg of Los Mochi Paco has never been the same. When you recover from the injury that Los Mochi Paco recovered from, you can never be 100%.
But if there's one man that can do it, it's him. I don't know what it is about him, but
oh, look at that! The field goal, it's up! Hey, that's good. You know what? We count that. We call that 3 points. Look at that. He's like Mason Crosby.
Hey, if I'm these guys, I'm staying on him. I'm not going to celebrate until we win those straps.
Look at this.
Bronson with those knees driving all the air out of Paco. Boy, look at Junior X. He's just ready to get in there. It's like a caged lion over there.
Junior X, of course, has not gotten involved in this match too much. But look at this now. Bronson has Los Mochi Paco in a vulnerable state. Oh, whoa, wait a minute! Where did that come from? Let me tell you something. That right there earns our McNeil Engineering replay. If you take a look right here, Bronson had Los Mochi Paco settled, and then right here, oh my gosh, he just countered that out of nowhere.
I've never seen that before. Paco cover.
And a kick out right there, only a 2. Los Mochi Paco tried to retain the tag titles right there to no avail.
God, it's going to take a lot to keep any one of these 4 competitors' shoulders down on the mat for a 3 count. Bronson does a smart thing, grabbing onto Paco's leg here. Can he pull him back into his own corner? Paco going to make the tag.
Well, Bronson, smart. Oh, no! How did he do that?
Staggering to his feet.
Oh, man! Desperation tag made.
Here he comes.
Here we go. Spring. The elevation that man gets every time is astounding. Kade involved in the ring now. Look at this. Oh! Hey, that looks familiar.
Looks good nonetheless.
June.
2 powerful clotheslines.
He's firing on all cylinders right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Reversal. Bronson shoots in. Big boot to the face.
Oh, man. Well, wait a minute. Oh, no.
Right on the back of his head. And again, great teamwork by the Rainer. We're seeing great tag team wrestling here tonight.
You know what, I will say the Reign of Insane looks a lot more polished than they were in the past. They have brought every single aspect here, and now once again, the fight being brought to the outside now as Los Mochi Paco is out on the outside. Well, and now here comes Junior X, who's back in the ring. Both legal men are now back in the ring now.
It's a 2-on-1 affair right now with Paco down on the outside.
You got to think that we could have new tag team champions momentarily here, especially with Los Mochi Paco nowhere in sight to help his partner.
It could, but I tell you what, 2-on-1, if there's one man that can pull it out, it's Junior X.
How can you be so smug and so positive at the same time? It irritates me so much.
I've been in the ring with all 4 of these individuals. I would say the same for the Reign of Insane. You're gonna have to dang near kill these guys to keep them down for a 3 count.
Well, you know what? I think people have tried, and Los Mochi Paco has still ended up on top somehow.
Every single time.
Well, and now look at this, the 2-on-1 assault here. Kade and Bronson have Junior X in a corner. Los Mochi Paco has actually come back to the, well, not quite to the aid, but he's actually made it to the ropes.
Junior X with the kick out. Smart teamwork by the Reign of Insane, keeping them in their half of the ring.
Look at this here.
Oh, big forearm to the forehead.
Now Kade puts Junior X in the corner, pulling the hair of Junior X. Referee John has not yelled at Kade for doing so.
Reversal by X.
Uh-oh.
Kade 1 step ahead.
Look at this.
Sunset. No. No. Oh!
Oh! Whoa!
Cover him, X. Cover him.
Oh, and look at this smart move by Bronson, who pulls Junior X all the way out of the ring.
What do we got here?
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Right in front of us.
Whoa!
Right into MK's lap. You got to make sure MK's okay with that. Wow. Bronson's down on the outside. Pendulum swings in the favor of the 801 district here. Junior X with the tag. Here he comes.
Oh boy, it almost became a 2-on-1 situation right there. What's Los Mochi Paco got coming here?
Hard right hands.
Uh-oh.
Crucifix. Pin. Come on, that.
2.
Oh. Kade looks staggered. Paco knocks him back into his corner.
Los Mochi Paco, great situation with ring timing and the ring situation. Oh, look at this now. Uh-oh. Here we go. Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, what?
Wait
Kade got
a
on
minute.
here?
Wait a minute.
What's Junior
Oh,
X
no.
doing?
Oh, my gosh. Wait, X! Oh, man! Pinfall! 2!
Oh, Bronson comes out of nowhere and breaks it out. I thought Bronson was down for the count with MK over here.
No, it's just MK who's down for the count. I'm okay with that. Let's continue on the action. Look at this now. Bronson just taking everything he's got to to Los Mochi Paco. Not the legal man here. What is going on? And oh no! And Bronson doesn't see. Oh, wait! Oh! Los Mochi Paco obviously didn't mean to hit the official.
Paco making sure the refs okay. Don't take your eye off the prize, Paco. Bronson's gearing up for something.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, no! Pinfall here.
No ref.
This could be over.
No ref.
Oh, my goodness. It should be over.
That'd have been it.
We should have new tag team champions right here.
Bronson doesn't look too happy. Careful what you ask for.
Oh, no! Well, and now, well, wait a minute. You got to ask who the legal man is here.
I have no idea. We got pandemonium out here at the UCW arena.
Oh, I believe that Mochi Paco should be the legal man.
MK's back to life. That's good. He's
oh,
all right.
yeah, he's okay. He's fine. Uh-oh. Junior X and Kid Kade. Excuse me, Kade.
Uh-oh. Sleepy time?
Oh, no.
Oh, nope.
Whoa!
Junior X has got to be out after. I don't see anybody getting.
Wait a minute!
What? What is this?
What is Chase Earl doing? Why is he not wearing pants? What?
Why is he not wearing pants?
That's what I want to know. Either way, we're told to ring the bell, but
the guy not wearing pants obviously isn't a licensed official by Ultra Championship.
He is. That's how he got involved in wrestling. He was a licensed official.
He's not wearing pants.
I agree with you.
I got to go with the guy with the pants. Give it to the 801.
Well,
restart the match. Give him 5 more minutes.
Junior X isn't even able to stand at this point.
He might not be able to. We got a lot of confusion going on over here.
And I don't even know where to go with this.
I still don't know why he doesn't have pants on.
And the commissioner here is I guess is somewhat stand. Yeah, no. Well, there's a man with no pants in the ring. Fix it, MK.
No, the guy doesn't have pants on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hear what this is.
Josh Damian's leaving the broadcast table to go figure this one out. I'm not sure what direction we're going here. There's a lot of confusion between the two officials, the commissioner. For some odd reason, Josh Damian's involved in the conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, per Commissioner MK Bandit, this match has ended in a draw and retaining the tag team titles, the 801 District.
Well, the champs regain the titles here. I guess the good news here is we're going to be able to see these two teams lock horns again. I'll be back for that one. Confusion going on.
Well, it's official by the MK Bandit. This match is officially a draw, and a new tag team, retain the tag team titles, the 801 District.
PBR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Oh, that familiar music.
From the great state of Texas, Dallas Murdock!
Dallas Murdock always looks in an angry mood. Looks like he's ready for a fight as always. That's one guy I'd never want to catch on the other end of a fight. Obvious fan favorite here. Murdock looking to settle some scores here tonight. Murdock always looks ready for a fight. Always. Crowd firmly behind Murdock this evening.
And introducing his opponent.
Now these two.
Being accompanied to the ring by Dante Acosta, he is one half of Team Bad, Brayden Austin.
Now these two might not be my favorite, but I'll give credit where credit is due. These two outsmarted me, and that takes a lot. But little do they know that I'll be back. Yeah. I think Dante better not worry about me sitting at ringside and worry about Murdock in the ring. I'm not sure exactly what these two's friendship, relationship might be. You know, it's 2014. We're welcome to whatever. We're an equal opportunist employer at UCW.
What are you talking about now?
Well, I'm just wondering what Murdock brings it. Like I said, always ready for a fight. I feel bad for Austin tonight. Oh, big clothesline in the corner.
Well, let me tell you something. I mean, Centron, one of the things that I always say about Dallas Murdock is that he is the toughest SOB in the industry.
No doubt about it. I mean, these two spend more time on the outside of the ring hugging each other than they do in the ring fighting.
Look, here we go. We got shoulder rubs again. What is that about?
I'm not sure, but they like to do it. Like I said, we're an equal opportunity employer here at UCW.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yeah.
I see.
Whatever they got going on is their thing. I mean, they're young. They're figuring everything
Well,
out.
let me tell you something. Last week, you took a hell of a shot from Dante Acosta. How does that feel?
Well, I still got all my teeth, thankfully, but at the time, I thought I lost everything.
I thought I saw a tooth fly. I thought I saw something fly.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it knocked me cold there for a second.
Well, and now, Brayden Austin here, who was your big distractor in the match, has a match here against Dallas Murdock. Maybe Dante Acosta will end up distracting Dallas Murdock.
Dallas Murdock's a smart guy. He watched the match last week. He knows what he's getting himself into. He's no dumb. He's no stranger to the squared circle.
Well, and here we go now. Reversal by Murdock, and look at this. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Question. Big sidewalk slam. Vintage Murdock.
Only a 2 count there.
I think Brayden Austin should have just stayed down for that one.
Dallas Murdock, no doubt in my mind, has been one of my favorite competitors as long as I have been both a fan and a color commentator here for UCW-Zero. I got to know, though, I mean, you've had a great history with Dallas Murdock as well.
There's that Dante again. Actually, believe it or not, I've only been in the ring with Dallas once. We've traveled up and down the roads together, but he's smarter than this. He knows not to take his eye off the prize. I know that. But there it is, the distraction you were talking about earlier, Josh.
And that's the big thing. That's why you see Team Bad get as many victories as they do. Their strategy is just a distraction, a way to annoy you almost.
That's their name, Team Bad. Here we go again. I know what this is like. Headbutts. I don't know if I'd headbutt Murdock.
Well, and of course, this is coming from a guy who used to come out to bad to the bone.
Yeah. I was young and impressionable.
You're still pretty young, and I know for a fact you're impressionable.
Well, depends on who's doing the impressionating.
All right. Impersonating. What is it? Tyler Centron is always imitated, never duplicated.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
Often.
But Murdock fights right out of it with a big body slam. It's the ropes. What do we got coming here?
Oh, boy. No!
We call that the Dallas Salt? The Dally Salt.
The Dally Salt. You got to remember, Murdock, of course, has a history of knee injuries. You got to wonder how that feels on his knees.
Hey, he's a smart guy. If his knees couldn't hang up, he wouldn't do it. It's amazing a guy that can brawl like that and is athletic like that. That's why UCW is best in the West.
Dallas Murdock, one of the most experienced competitors that we have here in UCW-Zero, taking on what many would consider a greenhorn in Brayden Austin.
Well, the greenhorn is right, because if I was him, I'd be trying to cover Murdock. I wouldn't be trying to carry this thing on as long as I could. I'd be trying to end this thing right away.
Yeah, and that goes back to young and impressionable, right?
You're not going to beat Murdock with a knee on his chest. Sorry. You're going to need to roll him up, handful of tights, the whole 10 yards. You're probably going to need Dante to get in there, too.
Well, and you know what? Maybe that's part of the strategy. You never know.
Brayden Austin wearing football gloves?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. Here we go.
Oh! Jeez. The double kick. Brayden Austin went for the super kick. Murdock went for the vintage big boot. It looks like they connected with each other's kicks. Might be some knee injuries going on here. Interesting. Brayden Austin's got to go back to that leg of Murdock's.
Well,
it's injured, and he doesn't want to catch that boot.
And Brayden Austin, every time that he kicks Murdock, he's doing a little bit of damage to his leg. I mean, I don't think he's going to do too much more of that. Well, at least you'd think that he wouldn't.
I
but
hope not.
Yeah.
Maybe Dante will love it better for him.
It's not his shoulder.
You never know with those two. I see the way they look at each other. Again, UCW is an equal opportunity employer.
I can see it in your eyes.
A big hit toss here by Brayden Austin.
I can see it in your smile.
The cover. You're a terrible singer.
What? Hey, you don't even know who that is, do you?
No. You're singing to me? Well, we got Dallas Brayden Austin in the ring tonight.
No, what, would you prefer some country?
I would, actually. It'd probably get Murdock back in the game here. Brayden Austin shoots him off. Murdock reverses.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Look at this.
$1 million dream. Oh! Short arm clothesline.
Well, his dreams just got shattered right there.
Murdock holds on. Pulls him up. Oh! Now, how is Brayden Austin's head still connected to the rest of his body after that one?
It's like I said, toughest SOB in the industry. When he's not using that size 13, he'll come at you with that big club of an arm. But it looks like one of his size 13s could be out of commission here. I got to wonder how smart, because we know what Dallas is. Oh, man.
Big kick to the back of the head.
That enziguri.
That could be it.
Pinfall here.
Kick out Dallas.
No way.
You got to be kidding me.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Brayden Austin.
It took two men to beat Dallas Murdock tonight. He doesn't look happy. If I'm those two, I'm leaving the building. I'm not even going to spend time hitting the showers. I'm going to grab my bags and I'm going to get out of here. Messing with me is one thing. I'll give credit where credit's due. They outsmarted me. But Dallas Murdock does not look happy. The look he's got on his face, those two young cats, Team Bad, they better rub their shoulders and get the heck out of here. Because when Dallas comes back to his senses, he's going to chase those two cats right out of this building.
Well, Centron, ladies and gentlemen, coming up tonight, our main event when Jayson Bravo takes on Martin Casaus for the UCW Heavyweight title. Stay tuned.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
The following contest is our main event of the evening, and it is for the UCW-Zero Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger.
Here comes old Jayson Bravo.
Making his way from the Applauditorium, Jayson Bravo!
Now here's another devil that needs his due here. Well, Jayson Bravo might not be one of my favorite human beings on the planet. He's a heck of a competitor inside the ring. I wish he would leave the towel over his face so we didn't have to see that, but nonetheless. I'm not going to do it. I will not clap. I will not clap for him. Jayson Bravo looks a little upset about something tonight. I'm not too sure what it is. Where's his girlfriend at? Nonetheless, if Jayson Bravo's in an upset kind of mindset here, that might not bode well for the champion. Maybe a little extra aggression, motivation tonight from the challenger. I think Casaus will be ready for it. One thing I will say about Bravo, he spends too much time worrying about the fans. I think he can care less what the fans have to say. I think he just gets his joys out of arguing with them. I think Bravo clapped twice. I think he needs to realize that he needs 3 to beat Casaus this evening. 2, no. Oh, he's teaching him to Bravo. Let's get Casaus out here. I think the UCW fans letting Jayson Bravo know what they think of him.
And introducing the champion.
Now get ready for this. You're going to hear an eruption when Casaus bursts through that curtain.
Hi, Utah. Weighing in at 225 pounds, he is your UCW-Zero Heavyweight Champion, former Tough Enough competitor, Martin Casaus.
The guy I've been to hell and back with. We've tagged together, dang near killed each other. I got all the respect in the world for that gentleman that we call our champion over here at UCW. Like I talked about before, UCW is the best in the West, best to say it, whatever you want to call it. But that gentleman holding the UCW championship around his waist by far is the class and the best that we have to offer. Jayson Bravo's no slouch though, former UCW heavyweight champion himself. How long did Bravo hold the championship?
Almost a year.
It was close to a year, and that shouldn't go overlooked.
Definitely not. Bravo, one of the most accomplished UCW champions, especially since after the 10th anniversary show, maybe in its entire history.
It could be. I mean, because he dominated. I remember when I was traveling around and coming back, he beat me during that run.
It's true. You two, I at least have had 2 matches that I'm aware of, and I believe he's beat you both times.
Both times he did.
I gotta ask though. I mean, there was one point where you tagged with Martin Casaus to take on Cassandro and Los Mochi Paco. When did you two become buddy-buddy?
Believe it or not, that was about this time a year ago.
It was.
That was June 15th of last year.
What a coincidence. Well, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Casaus versus Bravo. Believe it or not, to win the new version of the UCW heavyweight title, it was a triple threat between Jayson Bravo and Martin Casaus and Los Mochi Paco, but Martin Casaus wants the microphone.
Hey, Jayson Bravo. Aren't you
voice.
missing something? There's usually, I don't know, maybe it was Friday the 13th, but there's usually some little wench following you around.
He's poking a dog with a stick. I don't know, Casaus.
Well, that dog has rabies.
Is that what we call it now? Is rabies?
I think so.
Bravo obviously upset with the fact that Sierra Rose isn't at
Jess,
ringside with him.
I'm a nice guy. So I figured, before we get down to this, I'd show you exactly what I saw while I was actually training. Can we run this video here back there?
This has got to be good.
Well,
See, I was checking out all the posters we've been through. 12 years is a long time, isn't it? Oh, just wait.
This is his photo of the entranceway for the fans.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Was Casaus looking for that picture he just passed of himself, or?
I
I
don't
look sexy in that poster.
I don't know
Speaking
what
of-
this. I don't know what this. Wait a minute. Is that?
Is he wearing a Cintron shirt?
Oh, that looks like Zach James.
Wearing a Cintron shirt. Now the big question is: Sierra Rose talking to Zach James or talking to Zach James?
Is that Sierra Rose?
That looks like Sierra Rose.
Well,
Are they going to go get groceries in the grocery getter? What a gentleman Zach is.
Oh no!
Where are they going to go now?
Oh my gosh! Well, Zach's gonna drive that. Oh my God! Wow!
That may explain why I haven't seen Zach James or Sierra Rose the past couple weeks.
We've been wondering the same thing as well. Jayson Bravo clearly looks upset at the situation. What?
Now,
And wait a minute! Whoa! Oh no!
Here we go.
Oh, and Bravo's going to take everything out on Marcus House. This match has already started, ladies and gentlemen. The bell has been rung, and oh my goodness, Bravo is looking more like an MMA fighter than a professional wrestler right now.
I've seen a lot out of Bravo. This is I've never seen of him. This kind of aggression.
Oh my gosh. Well, and Zach James nowhere to be found, so Jayson Bravo's going to take his anger out on Martin Casaus. Look at this.
Probably a good thing Zach James ain't around.
And Casaus, of course.
Oh.
Oh no!
Big clothesline by Bravo.
You know,
Look at the look on his face.
Centron, of course, you remember the day when being thrown into the steel steps was a $100 fine. I'm not sure if Casaus landing on him would tolerate that.
I think MK will let that one slide. Oh, Bravo looking to rearrange Casaus' beautiful face.
I think you've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
Bravo telling everyone to move out of the way.
This gal's standing right where she's at.
Oh boy, wait a minute.
Danger
Reverse.
zone. Oh, Bravo chair surfing. Bravo's aggression got ahead of him there. Bravo jacking with the fans allowed Casaus enough time to regain his bearings.
Well, and you got to wonder here. I mean, these guys have got to get back in the ring, especially if Jayson Bravo wants this belt around his waist anytime soon.
I don't know how much Bravo's going to have left after that.
Smart move by Casaus, able to counter that. Sends Jayson Bravo flying into the chairs. I think that might be worth our McNeil Engineering replay here as you take a look. Bravo tries to throw him into the chairs.
Big reversal.
And oh, man.
There he goes.
There he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come back here, Jayson Bravo up against the ring post. Casaus, the only man standing here in the ring. Is Jayson Bravo going to be able to recover? Or did he just had too much anger going into this?
Now, is there something you can relate to the fans? And for me, I've never been left by a woman, but I'm sure you have countless times. Tell me about the mindset that one goes through in that.
Why do you have to do that? You have to bring everything, like everyone's dirty laundry out here. Oh, look at this!
Oh.
Well, our commissioner just had a heart attack. He thought he was going to get landed on again.
Again, the athleticism of Martin Casaus is unmatched.
Well, and now Casaus pulls Jayson Bravo up and throws him back into the ring here, ladies and gentlemen. There's just way too many good things that could be used for our McNeil Engineering replay, but here we go, a pinfall now in the ring. Only a 2 count there by Casaus. You know, I got to say, Centron, it has been debated that some of your best matches in the ring here have been against Martin Casaus.
Without a doubt. It's because of moves like that. You see that drop kick right on the kisser.
Now, if you were put into this situation where you were in Jayson Bravo's position, how would you counter against an athlete like Casaus?
I'd never be in Jayson Bravo's position. A woman would never leave me.
All right, let's just say that you were losing to Martin Casaus. How would you come back from that?
You almost have to. Casaus is a heck of an athlete, a heck of a competitor, but he always leaves a smidge of opportunity here and there. Bravo needs to jump through that window when he sees it. 2.
Here we go.
10 punches in the corner. No. There it is. There it is. A smidge of opportunity.
Well, and I believe that's the ankle that he actually injured.
During Tough Enough.
Yep, that ankle that is more metal than it is bone, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, as close with Martin as I am, I know that thing's never going to be 100% again. Bravo doing the smart thing here. We talked about it earlier with Brayden Austin not capitalizing on it. Bravo taking full advantage.
Well, and you know what? Bravo, of course, has more experience. Bravo's actually a 2-time heavyweight champion.
But if you remember, even in Tough Enough, when Martin broke his leg, he did not want to pack it up.
You're right.
He did not. Tape it up, go back in that ring. So it's going to take a heck of a lot more than a broken leg.
No doubt about that. Casaus, one of those guys who has actually never had his belt taken away from him. He was able to hold on to his belt. He hung up his belt himself.
As only Martin would do.
Kind of like he just got hung up in the ropes there.
Bravo bringing him to the ropes here again. What do we got going on? Looking to inflict more damage on that left leg of Martin, the notorious left leg. Oh! I heard a pop there, Josh. I heard a pop.
You're exactly right, and I mean that's going to inflict more damage than it may.
Bravo's wasting time. He can't worry about the fans. He got to stay on Martin.
Well, and now here we go.
Back to the leg. See, Bravo's a smart technician in there. Look at that. Martin starts to fight back. Bravo puts him in his place. Oh, big elbows to the rib.
Oh, man, shot to the face.
Utilizing the full count from the referee. Bravo knows his way around in there. He's not stupid.
He's got that experience. Jayson Bravo has toured all over in Texas, Colorado.
Look at the look on Martin's face, though. The determination.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
Again, worrying about the fans.
You know, Casaus, one of the things that what I will say about him is that he is a fighter. There's no doubt about that. I remember, though, some of the great matches have always been ones that he's had to fight back from, and then right now that's what he's doing. He's fighting back.
Well, there's not odds too big that he can't overcome, and he's proved that time and time again. Big chops here.
When you think about the great champions in UCW history, I think of guys like Blitz. I think of guys like Derek Giannetti. Your name very easily comes to mind, Tyler Centron. One of the other names that I think of as well is Martin Casaus, and to add on to that list, I also think of Jayson Bravo.
Oh, without a doubt.
I gotta ask, are these guys in your top 5 champions in UCW history?
Easily. With the list that you just named, I might not even be in the top 5. That's how good UCW's been over the last 12 years. Oh, Bravo back to the knee again. Little opportunities that Martin creates, Bravo takes advantage of.
Well, and of course, Bravo, I mean, he's so smart. He's so smart to pick a body part and work it, and especially one that has been injured in the past.
Well, Bravo's a student of the game. I know that. I've spent countless hours with him watching professional wrestling tapes. Used to watch the Four Horsemen. Now he's picking that leg apart like Arn Anderson and only Anderson used to do. Look at that.
You got to wonder, is Jayson Bravo going for the belt, or is he trying to end a career here?
I think he probably could do both at the same time. But that might be the only way to take the belt for Martin is to end his career. I don't know how to keep him down.
Uh-oh. It's Bravo combo time.
I'm worried about the crowd, though.
There's a huge knee right there, and that hit the other knee. What else do we got on the menu? It looks like we've got a big leg going leg to leg right there. And of course, Bravo always finishes up his Bravo combo with a large elbow to that knee. When the cash register rings that up, it comes to a total of 1, 2.
You're not going to beat Martin Casaus with that. You're not going to beat anybody with that.
You know, the Bravo combo has been on discount for far too long.
It has, but if you look at the damage it inflicted on that knee, you can see it's swelled up. There's something not right about his left knee. It continues to fight back.
Casaus is a workhorse. There's no doubt about that. He's worked for everything in his life.
Still fighting back. Amazing. These guys are giving it all they got for us tonight. But again, Bravo taking his eye off the prize. He's more worried about the fans.
Uh-oh. Bravo now has that injured leg. Casaus is on one leg. Literally. Oh, my gosh.
I've never seen that before. In all the wrestling I've watched. That's creative mind of Jayson Bravo. There's somebody that can inflict pain. It is Jayson Bravo. Look at the look on his face.
One of the things that they teach you in wrestling school is to hook the outside leg when you're doing a pin. Bravo hooking the inside leg, but I think for good reason because of how injured his inside leg is.
Exactly. Bravo's a thinking man. We got going on here. He's going to shoot him off. I mean, yeah, that ain't going to work.
You got to wonder here, the winner of this match almost has a free pass, as our next show is the Rocky Mountain Rumble. Whoever wins this match will not be a competitor in that match, but will face the winner. And the man who got that last slot in the Rocky Mountain Rumble is Jason Jackson, who you got to think is watching this match.
Oh, without a doubt. And if there's got to be a favorite, early favorite to win it, it's him. Martin can't even stand. Martin can't. What's Bravo waiting for?
Oh!
There it is. The intestinal fortitude of Martin Casaus to psych him out like that and then deliver the enziguri.
Casaus could have almost broke his leg right there. If Bravo had held on long enough, his leg could have very easily have been broken.
The adrenaline kicking in for Casaus. He's able to stand again. But for how long is the big question.
Well, and you know what? I don't know if he's as pissed off as Jayson Bravo is, because Bravo is not going to take this fight laying down.
Bravo's setting him up for that neck breaker he does here.
Nah, it's got to be. It's a devastating neck breaker. There's no doubt about that. Here we wait. No, Casaus with the counter.
Back to the German.
That's one. Going to go for two. He has two. Can he hang on for three with a leg hold?
He's doing this on one leg.
Oh, boy. Bravo doesn't want to let three happen. Here we go. Off of the ropes. Scoop slam.
Power slam. Heck of a move. On one leg.
Two.
Oh. Was that it? Two.
The referee confirms two, even though we heard 3 thuds to the mat. The referee still says it was two.
That's how close it was.
This match continues.
I don't know if this is the smartest thing on one wheel to go up top. Sometimes he gets too flashy. But again, it's those opportunities.
You got to do it all. You got to live your dreams here. Casaus, no. Bravo says he's not going to let this match end that early.
Yeah, Martin's got a bigger heart than brains, and that just proves it. That might be his biggest flaw.
And also a medical condition.
Like the reign of insane, like that?
Yeah, well, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Well, look at this here. Look at this.
South's
From the top.
off, though.
Uh-oh. What do we have here? Middle rope. This won't end well for anyone involved. What is... Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh!
Sunset flip through the top rope. Both men are down. Casaus trying to revive some life back into that leg.
Well, we got to go to the McNeil Engineering replay on that one. If you look at this, he's up here on the top rope. They're fighting it out, and then all comes just tumbling down right there. You felt the impact in the entire arena.
Bravo's head bouncing off the mat.
I gotta wonder how much his game's going to be affected by that.
Bravo's head versus Casaus' knee. Which one will he give? Firmly behind Martin Casaus at this point.
Back here in the arena, of course, as Casaus, the man who has an injured leg, still struggles, but is the first man to get up. Bravo may be a little loopy.
This has been a heck of a match. I'm out of breath.
You want some water?
Oh, I got my...
All right. Well, look at this now. Casaus taking the advantage of the opportunity, going toe-to-toe with Jayson Bravo. Oh, Irish whip. What's going to happen here? Big clothesline. Casaus is not out of this match.
Little axe handle club.
Oh!
Lands on that knee, though. It took a lot out of him and a lot out of that knee. Oh!
No way!
Oh. The knee buckled under him and he even fought through it. Again, don't worry about the crowd. Focus on your opponent, Martin.
Kid can barely walk, but it means that much to him.
Bravo turns. Bravo's got a bloody nose.
Yeah, he's trying to go to his finish. Here we go. Neither man can get their finish down. Look at this.
Gets
Going
him up.
big.
Nope.
No.
Knee gives out. There it is. Look for Bravo to take advantage.
Oh, my gosh. Bravo's going to get the pin here. Bravo's going to... We got a new champion. A new champion.
New champ. No. Casaus kicks out on 2 and 99 out of 100s. What's it going to take to keep Martin down tonight, Josh?
It could be a hospital visit at this point. If there is that much more damage inflicted to that knee, I don't know if it's going to hold up.
I don't even know if that would do it.
Bravo.
What's Bravo doing?
Well,
here?
Bravo's had enough. Bravo's going to need a little bit of a say. He's going for the crowbar. The Bravo crowbar.
Can't beat a man fairly, so he's got to go get his tool or his weapon.
Well, and what I don't understand is that the referee sees all this happening. If Bravo uses that crowbar, he's not going to win the championship. It's just going to be a disqualification.
I think that might be a secondary motive after seeing that video. You might be right, Josh.
Oh, my gosh. Bravo, don't do this. Bravo, don't! Oh, my gosh.
Casaus with a kick to the gut.
No way! Neck breaker from Casaus. Pinfall here.
1,
2.
Oh. These two are giving it all they got tonight. That just proves what the UCW Championship means to the UCW roster. The punishment these two men have endured in the last 10 to 15 minutes is unimaginable.
Tyler, you got to look at that. Casaus is conflicted. Casaus has an opportunity to use that crowbar. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses by disqualification. He keeps the title. Bravo.
Either use it or get rid of it. There you go.
He gets rid of it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Look at
Right
this.
back to half
Look
crab.
at this.
Half crab. Bravo's got it set in.
It's on that injured leg, too. Oh, my gosh.
I can't even imagine the pain.
That decision may have cost Casaus the title. His leg could be snapped in half. The bottom half of his leg could be disconnected from the rest of his body. Is it worth it? Martin, is it worth it?
Could this be it for Jayson Bravo to start his third reign as UCW champion?
And look at this, crawls to the ropes. He's able to grab the rope, but will Bravo even let go? I don't think Bravo cares at this point.
Ref's got to break the hold. Martin got to the ropes.
Unbelievable. Martin, it's not worth your career. Tap. It's not worth it. Wait a minute. What is this? What is?
Crossface.
Oh, no way!
Crossface. Look at the pain in Bravo's eyes. Look at it pop out of his head.
Oh my gosh. The adrenaline rush. Bravo's already been bloodied. Bravo's been wronged once tonight. Is he going to be wronged again? No way. Whoa, look at this. Got out of it. Oh. Oh.
Big boot to the face. Wow. Bravo going up.
No way.
High risk.
Oh, no.
He caught him. Casaus caught him.
Casaus.
Leg hold up.
That leg's going to give. Oh, no way.
That's it. That's got to be it.
2. Wow.
What a match.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still UCW-Zero Heavyweight Champion, Martin Casaus.
I think what everybody just saw defines Ultra Championship Wrestling at its finest. two men giving literally everything they have. Martin's going to need medical attention.
Casaus barely able to stand at this point. Unbelievable. Jayson Bravo has been wrong twice tonight, but when it all comes down to it, even if he is standing on one leg or two, the UCW Championship stays with Martin Casaus.
Josh, it's been a pleasure, but unfortunately my time at the announce booth has been done with you. The Deacon of Doom will be back to join you for the
Oh, God. All good things must come to an end. We appreciate your time here, Centron. Casaus still retains the championship. What happens at the Rocky Mountain Rumble? For all of us here, I'm Josh Damien alongside my apparently temporary broadcast partner, Tyler Centron. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your night. We will see you in the same time, in the same place next week.